Hi everybody, my name is Romina Guerrero and this is for GOGO Magazine. Let's talk a little bit about energy. We all hear this term of we create our own universe. And yes, that is true, but sometimes there are factors around us that we forget, we are not aware of, and then we think that everything is our fault, and that is not the case most times. We are sentient beings, we have this energy field, and when we are surrounded by other people, we can get their energy field and we can absorb that if we are not aware of that. So, you can be trying to be positive, trying to be even healthy, trying to do all the right things, and then you go to work and you are surrounded by chaotic people, their problems. You can have toxic family members. Maybe you lost your job and then you are in a financial situation now. Now many people are in financial situations because of what we're living in. Sometimes we have those friends that are always venting and bringing all those energies to us, and we are not even aware of that. And that's what I mean by external factors. We need to understand that yes, our thoughts need to be positive, our heart needs to be open, and we need to try to be in balance. And yes, all of that, but then on top of that, we have external situations of other universes, of other people, and if we are not aware of that, it's going to affect us. So what can we do about it? We need to know when to say no and how. Not because we want to create separation or we are judging others. We are not being selfish by understanding when to say no. There are going to be external things that they're going to affect us, and we need to stop that. Otherwise, we're going to be depleted of energy. It's not going to feel right, and we are not going to know why. And the reality is that we forget about ourselves. We need to think of ourselves also. And this happened to women a lot. I have sessions with women that they come all tense, and they even forget how to breathe. We forget sometimes how to release, how to be aware of the things that affect us and the things that help us during the day. Of course, we all know dance music, sleeping good hours, eating healthy food, having good thoughts. We all know this, but we forget. And we need to know also that we can't be always receiving everybody else's problems. Sometimes we think that we are going to be more loving if we are for everybody else, and that's not the case. We need to be for ourselves, and therefore we're going to know how to be for others. So, sometimes we have a toxic friend and we love this friend, so we don't want to not be available when they have problems. But not every day is gonna be the day. Sometimes you have to take time for yourself. Sometimes you have to observe and be neutral. And if you want to be for your friends when they're venting, understand that whenever they bring to you, you need to let it go. That you need to be aware that this energy that they are releasing, it needs to come and go. transmute it, you just change it, or you just in neutrality, you just listen to your friend and then don't let it affect you. And then at work, when you have all these chaotic situations, yes, you could tell me I could create a new universe and I'll change my job, but that's not always so easy. And by understanding that those are external factors, we can have a better management of our energy, of what is happening. You know, sometimes we try from our heart to be positive, and there are many things that could sabotage our happiness, and it takes work, it takes understanding. And that's what I wanted to share, that we all know this, but we all forget. We are out of the door and we're driving and something happens and we are like, Argh! And you know, we should not let the emotions take over. And I am not saying with this that you need to be always happy and sweet, and no, that's not human. We are going to be angry, we're going to experience sadness, we're going to experience many things in this life. The important thing is to be aware of the power that we have in us to change that into something positive, and the power of understanding external situations that have nothing to do with us, but it does have to do with our own responsibility, how we react to them, what we do with them. You know, I hear all the time that you are experiencing those things because you are vibrating at that frequency. Or you will say to people who they are seeing things that they are vibrating at that frequency, and that is not always the truth. I mean, that's not always the case. You can't tell a child that is having nightmares and seeing shadows or things, or their dead grandmother, that he's an evil kid and he's bringing that low energy onto himself. And sometimes people are more sensitive, they can see farther, they can feel more, and therefore are being affected by that. It's not because they're negative, it's not because they're bringing that onto themselves, not at all. It's just because they're more sensitive and they're not aware how to protect themselves, you know. So I just wanted to share that. I hope that we all remember. I forget, of course, sometimes, but given the times that we are living right now, we need to understand that this could affect us big time in our health, in our dreams, in our life, and we can't let that happen. We need to keep on shining. I know it sounds cheesy, but that's what we need to do. That's what is helpful. That's what is going to bring a smile to our day. We need to be aware of what is happening in the external world. It is happening, it's real, but what we do with that information is what matters. And that's what I wanted to share, that yes, we do create our own universe, but let's not forget that there are so many crazy universes out there that we need to coexist with. So I just wanted to share that. Thank you for listening. Thank you.